are we assuming right now that Harry Kane is going to be a part of this football club going forward?
Yes. 1 more year.
Yeah, I don't. He's not going.
In my brain,
We're not letting him go in the week, Cody.
Honestly, when I look at the team, I don't rely on him being there. I evaluate the team
without
him.
I am trying to do it without it. Yeah.
If he's there, it's a bonus. But right now, the way I'm looking at the team, the way Nuna's playing, and the way Paratici's jumping up and down and backing them up, I only see the team that's actually there. I don't see the politics no more. I don't care if Kane's there or not there. We have to do without him eventually.
I'm there
I
with
want
Mr.
the new
K.
guys to step in. I want Scarlett to come in. I want the team to shore up their defense. I want the midfielders to finally click.
Man,
I want Dombele to come back and become redeemed.
We need Kane. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I want the freaking leprechaun to come down with a bloody barrel of gold. I
don't think Harry Kane is going to be. I think he's going to pull an Ericsson.
I don't know about that.
No,
I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
Stop it.
See, there was a moment today
where he's going to break the bank.
Kane was
going to break the bank and buy him on the last few days. That's going to happen.
No, he's going to hit the first man in a two-man wall.
They've put too much money into their coach, and that coach needs the Champions League. I'm telling you right now,
if we lose Harry Kane, then get used to drinking in the football that you had to watch today, because when we don't have Harry Kane, when we don't have an aerial presence in the box, when we don't have a player that can hold the ball up and create space and make decent passes and has a decent first, Harry Kane was on the pitch literally 8 seconds before he showed his quality in his first touch.
I get that. But right now, the number one thing I've not seen from my team, and I'm starting to see it, and I'm happy that it's been 2 games that more or less without Kane, because I need to see something without him, and that is, are they stopping the ball from going in the back of the net? That's all I care about first, is are they stopping the ball from going back in the net? I might have to be embarrassed every time and not look in the last 10 minutes. I do have to be worried all the time about them conceding a goal. Even if they scored 5 goals, I'm worried the opposition's going to score 6. So the first thing I want solid back 4 coming on to back. The solid core, the midfield and the defense together as one unit.
Yeah, it didn't look that solid against Wolves.
I'm seeing that.
No, it didn't. It didn't look that solid.
Honestly, we're gonna if we lose Kane and we're gonna end up harder to watch than we were last year if we lose Harry Kane.
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly.
We're not gonna lose Harry Kane. I've said this the whole transfer window. Harry Kane's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
I'm with you on that, Will.
But he's not going to play. Everybody's got a hard on when he got on. Hold on, everybody got on hard on when he came on the pitch. To be honest with you, a Harry Kane from last season doesn't think about trying to mega goalkeeper. He just puts it in the back of the net. If you look at his shot that he had, he took 2 or 3 extra touches than he needed. It's not tough. It's not tough.
Overreading this, Will.
I'm not.
You think he didn't
Watch it back.
So you think he didn't score on purpose?
No. I didn't say that, Marcel. Hold on. I didn't say he didn't score on purpose. I didn't say he didn't score on purpose.
So what's your point on that?
I said last year's Harry Kane, a focused Harry Kane takes that first time.
Harry Kane missed an open goal against Zagreb. It happens to anybody, man.
No, I'm saying
it can literally happen
Harry
to any striker.
Less than 8 yards. Watch it back. A fit Harry Kane less than 8 yards in takes that shot first time.
This is not Harry Kane yet. Harry Kane hasn't started a game yet. When he
it's
starts
not a toilet. Watch it back.
Watch it back. I have to agree with Cody here. That's nonsense.
Watch it back.
Okay, look, he went for first touch. It was a poor first touch, and he tried to make it up for it. It happens all the time. That's common in football. Sonny has done it. Sonny is less committed.
That's not Harry Kane. That's not the Harry Kane we know. That's not the Harry Kane we know. Kane who's falling.
Yeah, but you also use the word Kane and Harry Kane in the same sentence. Like Harry Kane, no offense to the fella, but he used the word think and Harry Kane in the same sentence, right?
He thought about it.
Now, yeah, well, Harry Kane doesn't think, man.
Listen,
he's not the most clever fella in the world, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
He gets the ball. It's instinctive. What he does is instinctive.
No, it's not. Watch it. Watch it back.
Need to be match sharp though. You
watch the slow-mo back.
So you think he's gonna down tools? So you think he's gonna down tools?
He won't.
No, I don't think he will.
I'm not saying he's gonna intentionally do it, but he's not here anymore.
No, Will. It's match sharpness. It takes him a few games. He's going to watch. He hasn't even started the game yet.
He's not here anymore.
He didn't even play in the preseason.
He's here.
What are you talking about?
He's not here.
This is his preseason. This is his preseason right now. So it's going to take a couple of games for him.
I'm sorry. When you, this
is beyond tinfoil.
It's not tinfoil.
Beyond conspiracy.
It's not tinfoil.
It is beyond.
It's not tinfoil.
Nah, man, you're reaching there. Bro.
I'm not reaching. Just wait and see. Watch. If I'm wrong, I'll eat my hat.
There's no hat.
But you don't have a hat, man.
I got a flat cap. I got a bunch of hats. I'll eat my wig.
No, don't.
Hey, you're gonna have to eat your foil hat.
No, watch. Watch. No. Just saying, watch.
Back in the day, they used to make hats that had some bits to it that you could eat. Nowadays, they don't.
Right.
So.
Nobody said Harry Kane would skip training. He did. Nobody said Harry Kane wouldn't want to be fit for a match. He didn't go. But I do have to read this in for here. Gogama with the 4001 saying big up to our panel. Chuego. That means excellent. And we are about right at the hour mark. So if you haven't liked and or subscribed to the channel yet, if you haven't liked this video, go ahead and do so, because I'm not the only one with the toilet opinions, apparently. Yeah.
The guy missed one chance, for fuck's sake.
No, it's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying because he missed one chance that whole Harry Kane's dead. It's not what I'm saying.
Is because
he hesitated.
Because he hesitated and his first touch was poor in his first game after not having a preseason, he is going to not be as concentrated and not going to play as well as last season.
Right. This is what I'm saying. The people who are out there who are getting a hard on after he comes on for like 10 or 15 minutes and saying, Harry Kane is back. Harry Kane is back. Harry Kane is back, baby. He's back. Right? You're mental. You're mental. Okay? Because the Harry Kane that I saw today was not the Harry Kane from last season, or a fit Harry Kane. It was not the Harry Kane that I see. Right?
And anyone, hold on.
Psychologically,
how did Harry Kane look against Everton last year?
Yeah, he looked pretty poor. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying Harry Kane has a good match every time. Hold on. Let me fucking finish my comment before you guys interject and interrupt, right?
Get Galaxy Universe on right now. Get him on, man.
No, what I'm saying is this, right? Any normal human being, when you no longer want to be at the job that you're working and you know you have a limited time left there, while even if you were the best professional that there was, you are not, subconsciously, you are not going to give 100%. You just aren't. Because it doesn't mean the same to you. When you're new at a job and it's something that you want and you're passionate about it, you get up out of bed in the morning and you're like, I'm going to work, right? But once that thing leaves, right? You're like, fuck, I don't want to get up today. And when you're out there, you're doing what you have to do to get by in order for people to not to slate you. That's all I'm saying, is that subconsciously Harry Kane is here physically. He's not here with us mentally. He doesn't want to be here.
How do you know he wasn't not here mentally last year? Apparently, this has all gone back further than it didn't just start this summer.
No, right? I know that. But when you say I want to go, somebody says
in the corner.
Hey, listen. Somebody says to you, right? You're gonna, hey, we'll let you go next summer if somebody pays the fee for you. So like, you're all right. That gives you another fresh wind, right? Now the wind is gone. There's no more wind in his sails, right? The only thing he's doing there is for himself now. Okay. He's not doing it for the shirt. He's not doing it for the badge.
Harry Kane walks into our team easily. Harry Kane, if he has to use the World Cup next year as motivation to be here mentally,
I've called him back.
That's what he'll do.
No, I saw that backup coming. Oh, I saw that. Okay. I'm going to counter your point right. Yeah, Will, I'm going to counter the point before.
Delios. Hey, here we go.
As a substitute,
the voice of reason.
He hasn't had enough time to get himself up to the same speed as everyone else in the team.
And why is that?
The Harry Kane from last season was actually starting a game, even when he came back from being injured.
Why did he not have enough speed to get caught up to everyone else from his own choices?
Harry Kane looked fine today.
He actually looked good.
Fine today.
He did. Yeah. Harry didn't look too bad when he came on.
Yeah, he actually changed the game.
Compared to the other people in the form that they're in, you had a 50% Son. Lucas was off form. Bergwijn is Bergwijn, right?
No, not compared.
The whole
to other
team
people.
was shit today. Every one of us.
Compared to Harry Kane, no, he was slow. He was off.
He was not slow.
He just came on. He hasn't played since the fucking Euro.
Nah, I'm sorry, Will. You're picking.
Watch it back.
You're clutching straws.
Watch it back. I'm not grasping. You guys are in denial.
You are
in denial.
Bullshit, Will. Bullshit.
In denial.
Will's right.
Come on, guys. Give
thank you, Sal.
Will's right.
Oh, of course I was going to agree with you. Sal's the most negative person I've ever met.
I'm not being negative. I'm being objective.
So negative. You're saying
not
that
negative.
Harry Kane,
it's objective.
Harry Kane. Okay, you're saying that Harry Kane, who, by the way, guys.
What do you expect?
We can't hear you, Marcelo. You cut out.
You're saying
you broke your internet.
I'm sorry. You're
Harry's
saying
after going through. Sorry, Marcelo,
even Gogama thinks I'm right.
Oh yeah, Jesus. Well we don't know.
So,
we don't read
my mic
Will, okay? So you could be saying anything, Will.
It says
Harry Kane is known notoriously for.
That means you know what mata means, right, Aaron? Mata.
No, I speak Japanese, not Korean.
타요. Kane 원지 마음이 간 것 같아요. She said his feeling isn't in it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You're telling me Harry Kane, who notoriously starts slow in the season, he's notoriously
never scores in August. Never scores in
August. You're telling me because he had a poor first touch and missed a chance. Mr. DP. He's not going to be good for the rest of the season. I'm getting a headache here. I don't know how. He's an ultimate professional, man. He's gonna
not
play
the ultimate professional.
Marcelo, I'm with you all the way on this.
He skipped training.
Absolutely.
He's so. There's Harry Kane will probably be top scorer this season, if not up there.
That fucking jersey gives me a headache.
So because he's clapped by the crowd, what does that mean?
Actually, what happened was
Nuno claps for him.
He literally took a yellow card today, Will, for stalling. You think a player that's not committed takes a yellow card for stalling?
That is.
You think a player that's not committed?
Marcelo.
Yes.
Sorry, he came on to the chance of Harry Kane, you're going to fuck off. Harry Kane, you're going to fuck off. Right? From Wolves fans, right? And our fans responded with, he's one of our own.
First.
He's one of
They're
our
saying
own.
Later. Your order's off.
Okay, well, look, I mean, who was the home fans, right? Who could you hear louder? Yeah, I mean, it was the Wolves fans that you could hear there. Harry had to come on after having all that shit for the last.
He's not the ultimate professional.
I don't
know.
Really
I know, and we're all disappointed.
In the North London derby, Harry Kane comes on to. Harry Kane deals with massive abuse in the North London derby at the Emirates, but he still turns up.
Yeah.
So professionals deal with pressure. That's why they earn the big money. So that's not really an excuse. Go to the 86th, 87th minute. Go to the 86th, 87th minute. We're under pressure. Wolves are all over us. And just look at Harry Kane. He's standing there, doesn't even make the effort to run back or jog back.
Oh, bullshit,
when I saw that,
man. Bullshit.
It's
not bullshit. Go watch it.
You're fucking bullshitting, man.
No, you guys are in denial.
No,
you literally liked it every August. He was...
you flagged him.
Go watch the Everton game. Go watch the Everton game. Go watch the Everton game. He was jogging the whole game.
He wasn't jogging today. He just stood there.
He's known for being a notorious slow starter in August.
Marcelo, he stood.
I'm surprised you don't know this.
Remember, every season he didn't score a goal in August.
Dude,
he only broke these up last season.
He stood there and he was watching, and I just kept my eye on him, and he did nothing. And do you know what? The camera then zoomed in on him, and you can just
you weren't at the game, Stelios.
His body language says to me. His body language said to me that he is 50%, 75%. His heart is there. His heart's not in it like it used to be, man. You can tell.
How the fuck do you know what his fucking emotions are, man?
Because I've been
coaching for 10 years and I've had to master body behavior.
Okay, Stelios. I played football for 40 years and I coached as well.
I'm going to tell you how you can tell. I'm going to tell you how you can tell. I'm going to tell you how you can tell. Normally, when that pass comes in from Bergwijn, Harry Kane takes that on his first... straight away. He takes a shot off his first touch. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Let me finish what I'm saying before you interrupt, okay?
Shalom, my brother. Shalom.
He normally takes that shot first touch, right? When they zoomed in, I didn't see it at all until they zoomed in on him, right? When they zoomed in on him and it came, the ball comes in, he takes a touch, looks down at the ball, looks at the keeper, looks down at the ball, and then tries to put it through his legs. Harry Kane doesn't do that. Harry Kane doesn't do this before he shoots.
Oh, fucking, you're waffling.
Find another one. Find another one over the last 3 years. Find another one where Harry Kane does this.
You're absolutely. You're over.
Yes,
you're
I
over
can't find another one. Everton, he didn't even get a chance, and he played 90
where
minutes.
He watches, it doesn't matter if he doesn't have a chance.
Everton, he looked horrendous, and he had a preseason against Everton. Almost every game in August, he's known for having a pretty bad game. He doesn't pick up until September. Like, Will, come on now, you're waffling. No, it's not.
I'm not waffling.
No, you guys are being overcritical. You're over-criticizing.
So if he never scores, if he never scores in the first game,
answer
never scores in the first game, that means he'll never score in the first game ever in his life because the past says he's never scored in the first game.
That means the future means
you don't like the answer. That's what it is.
No,
exactly. You don't like the answer.
Not liking the answer, so you guys are being overcritical.
You're being completely overcritical.
Okay. I'll say this.
Tottenham never win cup finals, so there's no point going to another one then, according to your logic.
I'll say this. I would say this. Sonny in the City game, he had a couple first bad touches. He had a couple moments where he looked rusty. So does it mean Sonny is not as concentrated?
No.
It's the first game of the season. Harry Kane didn't even have a preseason. You know, like first touches, things like that. That all comes refined later in the season. This is completely waffling.
Marcelo,
this is complete nonsense.
Marcelo was shit today. The whole team was shit today. Harry Kane got introduced.
Mark my words. Remember this conversation. Because Marcel, I'm going to hold it to you because you said it's waffling. It's not an educated opinion. It's just waffling. It's just a toilet opinion, right, Cody? So I'm going to hold you to it. I'm going to hold you to it.
You can hold it to
6 months down the road, I'm
right.
right.
I don't think he said toilet, man. I think we all respect each other's opinions here.
Cody did. Even posted a picture of it.
It is a toilet. It's a toilet opinion.
Okay,
and
sorry.
Guess what? In 6 months,
what you are trying to say comes true. There is no way you could tell that from what happened.
I just
today.
said how I told it. I just told you how I knew it.
Harry Kane looked checked out the moment he was gonna sub in. Like you could see it in his face. He didn't want to be there.
Exactly.
How can you see it in his face?
He didn't want to be there. Look at
body language.
Rewind the match and look at when he
I know what body language is. I studied psychology, right?
He was looking like, I'd rather be anywhere else on the planet. Like than at this match right now.
Let's let Jason and Abdul talk here for a second.
No, it's because he doesn't want to play for Spurs anymore. That's just what it is.
I agree with this guy. Who's this guy?
Jason.
Promote him.
You're promoted, Jason.
Hey, Jason. Sorry, man. Welcome.
1 second.
Welcome, Jason.
Marcelo.
No, you could stay. Where'd you leave?
He got demoted. He got
promoted there.
Abdul, what were you going to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, we get it. Harry Kane does not want to be there. It's not he wants to go to Man City. We get all that, but that doesn't, that's not an excuse as to why he didn't score. He didn't score because he wasn't sharp enough.
That's not what I mean, right? I'm saying he's not.
Or for him not tracking back. Him not tracking back is not because he didn't get his move to Man City.
He's just a few minutes.
I'm saying it's subconscious, dude.
He'll be our best player this season. I guarantee you that.
I'm with you, Marcelo.
Josh,
he'll be our best player this season. I guarantee
not Jason,
you that.
It's Josh. This is Wobbles, by the way.
Can I say my issue isn't with that he didn't score. He could miss that at any point.
100%.
I'm not concerned that he missed a shot. He didn't miss the shot on purpose because he's not interested. That wasn't my point. When I watched him in defensive situations where last season he was winning headers at the back, he was putting blocks in the box, he was Mr. Everything. Today, just watching him in defensive duties, he couldn't give a shit.
Did he even
didn't give a shit?
You don't know what Nuno told him to do today.
That's fine.
You don't know what Stelios.
Dude, a player.
You don't
He
know
didn't
what
even have defense. Stelios, he didn't even
look right.
Stel, he didn't even have a corner. Stel, he didn't even have a corner to defend. What are you talking about?
86 and 87th minute.
He was checked out from the moment he got in the game.
Look, I respect your opinions, guys. Listen, I respect your opinions. If you think that it's just pre-season, he's not ready, fair enough. Listen, that's your opinion. I'm not against your opinion. My opinion is, from what I've been watching football all my life and what I've coached, I don't think he's 100% committed today. Maybe that changes in 3-4 weeks' time, but today
He had
he
a
weren't
few
right.
minutes.
I don't think Harry Kane was right.
Played
today.
for like
you can
15
see
minutes.
when someone gives effort on the pitch. He wasn't giving his full effort. Maybe that could be because he wasn't 100% fit, but like, look at
Then you don't come on, dude. You don't come on then.
He didn't look like he cared. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We'll see. If he gets sold to Manchester City, we'll see how good he fucking plays in the first game for Man City, and if he's, guns blazing or whatever. But he didn't look like he cared.
What about in the home?
Like, how we all come to this conclusion that
look at his
what
face
he's
when
thinking.
he's subbed in.
Like what is Mystic Meg? I mean, for God's sake.
No,
How do you
Hold on. Stop. Blasphemous? Like, is Harry Kane Jesus Christ now? Like,
I mean,
God Almighty?
he is a Tottenham legend, and to question whether he's gonna down tool.
He's a legend.
He's gonna down
I don't care if he's a legend. I don't care if he's Jesus Christ himself. If I don't see something right, I'm gonna criticize it.
But to question him after so much evidence of Harry Kane
not coming to training, after not going to the Europa Cup.
Okay, so now we're getting to the point where you're criticizing because of what happened.
No, stop. No. That is not biasing my opinion. It's not. You guys are saying he's the ultimate professional. Harry Kane would never do that. He has already. It's already happened.
Sorry, did I use the word ultimate professional?
I never said
that.
Marcelo did.
Then?
I think
I'm not Marcelo. But I said that the guy
he missed one training practice. As far as I'm concerned, Harry Kane has been showing up for Spurs for 15 fucking years. He's had teammates that don't show up for him fucking
11
at all.
years old.
But Marcelo, it's
he's been showing up since 11 years old.
Build 1,000 bridges and blank 1D, and
you're writing him off in 10 minutes of today's performance after.
It's not only his performance.
People get angry sometimes.
Today.
Guys,
it's everything leading up to his performance today. It's the social media post. It's the fucking going on extended holiday.
Blaming the fans.
It's not putting out a statement saying, I want to stay at Tottenham.
Like, blaming the fans for them doubting him.
That's down to Charlie Kane, right? Harry doesn't know how.
But if if he was the ultimate professional, he wouldn't allow Charlie to ruin his reputation.
I didn't call him an ultimate professional, right? I'm not saying that.
I still think he's a top professional, man.
Then why is he allowing his brother
to listen. Gareth Bale has missed training, and he's been called the ultimate professional by a lot of people. Cristiano Ronaldo has had moments where he has run-ins with clubs, and he's still one of the ultimate professionals. This happens to every player. He's a human being. He's a human being. And he was frustrated, and he missed one fucking training practice.
Cody, all right, we got to talk one at a time here. I'm gonna have to put like 2-minute warnings on the clock. What's up,
Harry
Cody?
Kane just put out a statement. If he put out a statement saying, even if he put out a statement saying, I'm gonna give my all to this club while I'm here, that's fine. But he hasn't said anything, so it leaves people to believe, like, bro, are you really giving 100%?
All right, Cody.
Okay, so first of all, I want to clarify my use of the word toilet, because the original argument began when you used Harry Kane missing his goal scoring opportunity, and then you led into this argument that Harry Kane mentally is not in. I thought of that as being definitely an overreach in terms of making that a reasoning. While you guys have been bantering back and forth here, I have rewatched the last 7 to 8 minutes of the match, and Stelios is correct. Kane was coasting. Kane was coasting on his defensive duty. For sure.
Thank you.
Now,
that doesn't tell anything.
That does not mean.
I'm not saying he did it on purpose.
That doesn't mean that it was done on purpose. It doesn't mean that is a new thing that Harry Kane will do. We'll have to wait and see. We'll never know if he gets sold, right?
It's just an observation for today.
Yes, exactly.
If he doesn't,
based on 7 minutes,
based on
20 minutes.
If he doesn't get sold, well, there were other aspects of the game where Kane was influencing the game as well.
Sure.
Though he did look good with the ball, but if he stays at Tottenham and we start to see the Harry Kane that we've become accustomed to. And again, we don't know what he's been asked to do by the manager, you know, like in terms of like what you were talking about, Stelios, where like Kane, you know, getting headed clearances in the box and everything like that. It's really difficult with the situation unresolved between him and the club right now and whether or not he's going to be sold. But I mean, if you're Harry Kane, do you really want to be making slide tackles against Wolves in the second game of the season and be risking a move that might still happen? Like, let's just wait and see what happens. It's I would say it's a
I'm with Aaron here.
It's a little bit of a stretch to say that you know, he's gone mentally, but he did look like he was coasting a little bit at the end of the game.
All my point was right.
Sorry guys, just sorry to interrupt. My daughter's calling, so I'll jump back in. Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll see you in a minute.
Cheers, thanks for having me.
Just to clarify. Yep, thank you, Aaron. Just Mr. Cal, come to you next. Just to steal my position. I wasn't saying that particular instance was 100% evidence for it. I'm saying that was an example of it, right? That was what my point is. Mr. K?
Okay, guys.
I still think that's a stretch, by the way.
Have we kind of like all forgotten what it feels like to win the first 2 games of the season? Because I think all this is nitpicking, side issues, and it's like it only represents 5% of what needs to be attention-wise, and yet, you know, the 95% of the joy of being in a winning position, regardless of how you win, whether you think your team wasn't playing good enough, the fact that we've actually won 2 games in a row, first 2 games of the season, with our expectation of it being so low before the season started, I think that's something good.
Mr. K, I'm sorry. This is Will Stewart, THFCRants. If we're not fighting, then we got no show.
Yeah, we don't do fluffy flower stuff over here, man.
Get this guy out of here.
You could save that for Talk to K, right? That's where we all feel happy.
That's on Tuesday nights, guys. 11 o'clock.
Tuesday nights, 11 o'clock. 6 p.m. Eastern time. Watch Talk to K. He'll build you up, and then I tear you down. That's how we do. We're tag team.
Mr. K, do you know what? You actually make a brilliant point. You're right. We should be rejoicing and celebrating. But I think what it is, because we've seen these patterns before and we know where these patterns end up going, it's very hard to enjoy it because it's almost like, Kane is going to go. Yep, this style of football isn't going to work. We've been here before. And it's just, I think in 10 weeks' time, when we know what the squad is and who's here, who's not, and then we can see how we're playing, I think then we can maybe get a little bit excited or optimistic. But at the moment, I think
those might be lows. I mean,
I have to agree. I have to agree with Stel there.
I feel a little bit happy now, and then when the lows come, then feel a bit down.
Mr. K, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I have to agree with Stelios there. I'm seeing the exact same pattern.
Clip the shit.
You know, honestly, the people, you know, they're already saying the same thing about Eric Dyer in the beginning of the season.
Folks, it was a fun show. There was some heat. There was some fire. Always a lot of good fun. Remember that if you want to become a channel member and help support the channel, you can do so by clicking the link below. If giving money to Google is not your thing, you can join the Patreon by hitting that link there. And this thing always makes me have to log back in every single time I sit there for a period of time. It's kind of annoying, to be frank. But there's links in the description for the Patreon. And if you're watching from your computer or from your phone, there should be a link somewhere in the chat. And we will be back. Next show that we've got going on now is the Bald and Beard Tottenham Boys show. Tuesday, 1:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 GMT. Then stay tuned on Tuesday for Talk to K with Mr. K. We'll beat you down. He'll build you up. He'll get you hyped up for the match again. Then on Wednesday, we'll be having our the FPL Perspective show. We'll be going over the team weeks. It seems like it's been a tough week I still have 3 players left to play. It hasn't been that great, but hopefully West Ham gets a result tomorrow, and I can get some extra points. But here are those links again too if you guys want them. And please don't take my realistic attitude as negativity. It's not. I'm happy that we won. I hope Harry Kane comes back and becomes the great player that he's always been for the squad. I'm just not seeing a reason. I'm reserving my excitement of his return until it's proven and validated that that's what he is. But folks, I appreciate you guys watching the show. You guys know I do. I love you. Stay strong. Stay Spurs. And we will see you next time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go now.